Joining us again this week is Darren Hazelwood, the CEO of Panther Metals. Darren, it's good to be catching up again on news regarding your Bitcoin and the Treasury policy that Panther are adopting. But first of all, welcome back. How are things?
Yeah, no, they're good, Mark. I'm seeing you more than I'm seeing my wife this week, which that doesn't raise too many questions.
Right, well, it's good to be catching up. So this RNS here, so this is regards that Bitcoin policy that you have. So you're saying you have no plans to proceed with the traditional £4 million equity raise or capital raise via the public market. Instead, you're going for a Bitcoin-backed equity issuance strategy. So the RNS does sort of set out sort of how that looks, but I wonder if I could hear from your point of view, really where this idea has come from and how you see it.
Yeah, it's the 4 million raise. We're looking to potentially do that traditional route, build our Bitcoin, buy our Bitcoin, and start building the Treasury on the more traditional means. But there's basically no need for us to do that. And the announcement we recently put out on the strategy didn't really cover that aspect of it in such black and white tones. And it's really important the market does understand this. And in terms of moving over to the UAE and Dubai, we've had people talk to us regarding executing on this strategy. And Dubai has become the modern Istanbul. It's the gateway for business between the East and West. It has the highest per capita holding of any digital currencies globally by quite some way, actually. I believe the latest numbers put it at over 27% per head of population holds some form of digital currency. The tax advantages in Dubai are very well known. And actually that fits in and perfectly with how we're looking to execute on this strategy. Now, Dubai is a trading hub. People have Bitcoin, and this allows them to not have the tax bills that they might face in the UK if they're a UK resident. So we're looking to position us as one of the leaders in Dubai on this strategy. And it's linked to everything around digital currency and a tax system that is very favourable for people who want to adopt this policy.
Okay, so how it works then, is it investors or holders of Bitcoin, potential investors in Dubai, they sell you, for Panther Metals, some of their Bitcoin. They, in exchange, get stock, new shares in Panther Metals, and you then buy that Bitcoin into your treasury, effectively.
Yep, that is really it. So what you've got to remember is under UK laws, and of course, being a main list company is very attractive because people are able to trade a main list company in London globally. But yeah, so we have to accept cash. So we're looking to create a seamless transaction where a Bitcoin holder looks at our business model. They like the business model. They like that it's a natural hedge between Bitcoin and real world assets. So they come to us, they would have to sell their Bitcoin. Now, doing that through the UK, because of the moves in Bitcoin, that generally leaves people with potentially a big tax bill. In Dubai, that doesn't happen. So they would sell their Bitcoin, turn that into sterling. The sterling is then given to us. We then buy Bitcoin into our treasury with that sterling, and we issue the Bitcoin holder with stock to the value of the Bitcoin. So you're always doing the transactions as well at the mid price, rather than currently, if you step into the market, you're into the broker network, everyone wants a discount, and there's no need to give a discount on the strategy, right? The market already provides a premium to corporate PLCs holding Bitcoin in its Bitcoin treasury against that Bitcoin. So why would you want to also additionally give a discount? Absolutely no need. And I'm avoiding that. And hence why we're going to Dubai. Dubai is now the new Istanbul. It's the trading hub where East meets West globally. And as we've touched on, the business environment is such that it's an extremely exciting place to go and to set this up. And it obviously longer term would have tax advantages for Panther as well.
And can investors potentially just go straight cash with you? Do they have to sell Bitcoin to turn into cash, or could they just do straight cash with you?
They could do, but we're actually looking to attract the crypto market.
The crypto guy, right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so you're a Bitcoin Treasury play. Yeah, okay. So that's who you're going to be marketing to.
That's right, and the reason is that we want to build a reputation within the Bitcoin and within the Treasury community for what we're executing on, and what that enables us to do is then build more rapidly our own what I refer to as real world assets. So it becomes a perfect circle, and we just move together up levels.
Okay. And then I think, as we've talked about before, when we talked about the Bitcoin Treasury that Panther will hold, that gives you then leverage for financing, direct project financing, non-dilutive financing to advance the project. So that's still the game plan, is it?
Oh, absolutely. So as I think I've alluded to previously, against your Bitcoin Treasury, you can borrow at around 9% per annum. Now, if you've potentially got cash producing assets, that becomes very, very attractive. And again, it removes you from the dilutive nature of the traditional markets. So all the time, what we're looking at doing with the business, and this is the overall business, is chipping away at the opportunities for us to get diluted. And when I say us, I mean me, the directors that hold stock, and all, of course, our investors. And it's such an important part of this game. You lose so much potential upside through the dilutive raises.
Sure.
And all the time I'm looking at ways that we can effectively remove that from investors.
Okay. So how far are you along this? Is it just a concept stage? Is it developed? You said at the start you've got no need to go that traditional 4 million capital raise. How far are you down the route of attracting and getting some of this capital from Dubai to come over?
Right. So what we're doing at the moment, we're actually working on the regulatory structure, and we're figuring out the best route, whether it's we physically open our own office or whether we go through a digital currency trading house or brokerage that then would build books and do it in that manner.
Sure.
And that's effectively where we're at this point, Mark, and those are the decisions that are being made. But I think it's really important for people to understand that this isn't a flash in the pan for us. I can see with absolute clarity the advantages to me as a shareholder in the medium and long term in building the Treasury, and the additional advantages of doing that in such a tax advantageous destination and such a vibrant destination, such a destination that, as I've already alluded to, brings East meets West, is perfect for me as an investor and as a shareholder in Panther, and as a direct result advantage to Panther as a business.
Well, it's definitely a different way. I know you like to do things a bit differently, of course, with your Treasury policy originally backed against real world assets, as you say. You're going to have to market this, you're at the early stage, but you will have to market this, I think, to that community. Do you have a plan for that?
We do. But before we start on the marketing trail, we have to just nail down exactly how we're going to enter that market and how we're going to build and develop the business in terms of that market.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Darren. So I'll look forward to see how this develops. Again, as I say, it's quite a different angle here, but let us know how it goes. But for now, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stopboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.